Yo, reminiscing, but I don't trust my memory no more. So I'm cursed to face whatever bitter mysteries are stored in my conscience. My psychosis says I'm the dopest, but history's telling a different short story, complete with all the mistakes and minus the glory. All the nights at home I write alone, my life is just boring. I'm on the edge of taking that shit and making that list of all the other lost souls that said they hated and quit. Another gifted misfit statistic, but shit, before that I go ballistic and keep slanging this visit and try to get rich until Joe Black visits. I'm truly optimistic, damn it. How'd I end up with this talent? I promise I didn't plan it. Maybe my birth was with the lining of the planets, and despite it's a struggle, somehow I managed. But this life ain't fair. Nah, 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 nah. No, this life ain't fair. Nah, 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 nah. No, this life ain't fair. Nah, 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 nah. No, this life ain't fair. Nah, nah, yeah.
So it's been like almost a month now since we worked on this thing, and it's time to put the one last thing to seal the engine, and then everything else is miscellaneous stuff. So as you can see how flaky this thing is, it's time to paint it. And yeah, looks like ass. So we're just going to try to make it a little bit more decent and repaint it. Same thing with the intake manifold, which is outside, but we'll get to that. So we're going to start cleaning off all the shit and prepping it for paint. Alright, Jason.
Let's do it.
Yep. Oh wait, we're not sponsored by this. We're not sponsored. So a little update. So I spent that one whole night trying to wire wheel off that paint, and it didn't really do too much. So another experimental option is this stuff. Now, if you've seen in the Honda XR70 video where I got the paint off the plastics, you know I use this. But I'd like to remind everyone to do this outside in a ventilated area and have some rubber gloves, and be careful, don't breathe this shit. I've seen someone pass out over this shit. So let's try this one out and see what happens. cleans up pretty nicely. Seeing some bit of these like little tiny cracks. It doesn't go all the way, but it's a bit concerning. Oh well. So I guess the next thing to do next is to prep this for paint. I'll do that next time because it's about to rain. Looking at the clouds. Yeah, next is prepping it and painting it. Let's get to that one.
2 weeks later.
Alright, so finally was able to get back on doing the valve cover, and maybe that tonight, I don't know. Either way, it's pretty cold outside, so we got the heat gun warming this thing up. After that, we're going to prep solid. After it's prepped, we're going to paint it, let it dry, paint it, let it dry, paint it, let it dry. Actually no, prime it, let it dry, prime it, let it dry, prime it, let it dry. And then paint, let it dry, paint, let it dry, paint, let it dry. So yeah. We get ready to prep this one. Are you ready?
No.
What's wrong with you? Alright, let's get to it. You already see that it looks clean, right? Even though I sprayed brake cleaner and all that shit. So watch what happens. I'm gonna put some of that prep salt on here. One white. That's everything that soap, water, or brake cleaner didn't get. That's how dirty it is.
Wow.
That's why it's important to prep before you paint. First, we're gonna prime it. After we prime it, we're gonna paint it. Black wrinkle.
Yes.
Just a little tip, if you're gonna paint, make sure you do it in a ventilated area, because doing this in an enclosed area is not good at all. So just yeah, word of advice, don't die. Now we have the wrinkle black on the valve cover, and just shake that up and get ready to paint.
Do it.
Welcome to the world.
So it is 4:40 right now. I'm pretty sure everyone is tired, and this is the most annoying thing because of the shitty ass weather. It's been taking me forever to do this, just to paint shit. So it says to wait 2 hours for this shit to wrinkle, but I'm not gonna sit here and watch paint dry. So we're gonna come back next week and see how it is, and then a little thing is gonna happen to the intake manifold and the valve cover over there. We actually haven't seen it. This is what it looks like now. Actually, you can actually start seeing the wrinkles. Look at here. I mean, the camera might not do it justice, but you can kind of see it starting to wrinkle, especially on the small parts.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually cool. Actually, show here. I can start to see some of the wrinkles here. Looks like someone put their fingerprint. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I can see it
I can
mainly
see it
on the letters and numbers.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually really see it. I'm not sure. I hope the camera can catch it.
Wow. That looks really cool.
It really does. But we got a little special secret and treat for the valve cover and intake manifold. So come back next week. Well, we're coming back next week to do that, and then we can finally put this on the KA. So skip to next week. Let's see what it looks like. Oh shit, wrong light. Let's see what it looks like. God damn. That looks amazing. Holy shit. That's awesome. Let's get the intake. Woo! That's awesome right there. Damn. That's really cool. Wow. Well, we're not completely done with that. We still have something in store for it. You see this valve cover? Take a good close look at this. Bring it in. Alright? You can hardly see any of this. We're gonna try to make it more visible. Amazon was being an ass and they wouldn't sell me the white paint. So I got white primer.
Ah.
There you have it. It is white primer. I don't know why they sell it in white primer, but I'm kind of glad they did. Now I'm not gonna spray it on here.
VHT, sponsor us. Sponsor us, VHT.
Well, we're not gonna spray it on because this thing's already painted. We got paintbrushes for that. So we're gonna apply the paint onto here. And this is an experiment, so let's see how this goes. Alright, so take a look. Take a look at that. Not bad. Take a look at the intake manifold. Not bad, right? Okay, let me put that back on there. Let me explain myself. So, I've been getting a couple of comments about painting the block. I originally didn't want to do this, but after painting the valve cover and intake manifold, we have a lot of paint and primer left over. So, yeah, we're just gonna send it. I don't even care what it looks like. I don't even care if it flakes right off. We're just gonna do it. And we're out of brake cleaner, so. This shit will dry up. No worries. It'll dry up.
When I'm lucid, I wish to lose it. Instead I lose it. Self-consumed in my room pursuing music. Mama asking where the fruits is. Why are you useless? Why are you clueless about the world? Have your own things. She thinks I don't give two shits. Truth is, she might be right. I fail to see the light in both gold and family bright.
Looks like some shit leaked out. But not sure if you can see that, but I did a test spray. It looks kind of clumpy. Might be clogged or whatever. We're still gonna use it on this because it doesn't really matter. It's the block. Oh, send it. Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. That is so bad for it.
Am I the catcher in the right badge in disguise? Toast reality for an imaginable life. About to be kicked out the house, get detached from paradise. Only recognizes stand mirror shows a parasite with a shifting pair of eyes in the shifting paradigm. Mind shit apparently. Parents think that I don't try. Trying to fight the system bound to play into its hands. Man, they say stay grounded, but the floor is lava for the man. Upside down approach in the lava doing handstands.
Oh god. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'll let it run all f***ing night. I don't even care. This thing's out anyway. Yo, people are gonna be pissed in the comments. Pissed in the comments. Like, people are gonna be like, yo, Kenny, you're making it run so bad. I'm like, what? What? Did you say something? Could you speak up? Yo, people are gonna f***ing lose their shit.
Never get anywhere but right here, chasing happiness but never getting quite near. Every
Already chopped the can. Trying to get the cap off, and there's that, so. This is art. I'm an artist now. Modern art, folks. Even though it shouldn't be considered art, but. Okay.
waking moment most vivid of nightmares. I'm weird, fuck it, I'll admit it, man, I ain't care. And they say he was a thug, I never knew my dad. But my mom looks at me, what is she looking at? Ever since I got kicked out of school for cooking crack and pushing crack, I wonder if she sees me as my crooked dad. I fucked up too many times and I still might try to kill myself and fail, still don't feel alive. Grasping at straws in the dark with no real light. I ain't feeling great, that's what real life feels like, right? This is what real life feels like. Whenever you feel nice, realize yo, I gotta take advice. There's a demon lurking in this town, I gotta jump the rail of life. This is what real life feels like. Yup, this is what real life feels like.
So, valve cover is painted. Block poorly painted. You can see the runs right here. How it's uneven. But it doesn't even matter as long as it looks kind of okay. Intake manifold looks pretty good too. I thought it was going to come out a lot worse, but I'm pretty happy with the way the intake manifold and the valve cover looks. Yeah. After this, wait for the block to dry, which will probably take 6 months because of how cold it is in here. But after that, we can start putting all the accessories and the pulley system back on, and then get ready for the other stuff. Yeah. Hopefully this gave some an idea of the process that I went through, or the process that you're probably going to have to go through in trying to paint your valve cover, intake manifold, and how not to paint your engine block. But hope this helps somebody out, entertain them a bit, and we'll see you in the next one.